some action. Got the bag packed with the stacks in. Bay when the stacks in. We hit the beach with our bodies on fleek. Got the grip stick tuck. Got a feeling this heat. I'm a different kind of man now. Poppin' shot, they poppin' bands now. I support her OnlyFans now. I get her all but my dance now. Yeah, so pretty, pity, any man she wanna give me Denny. So we hit up Denny. Service was a lady, but I got the pull of giddy. So we hit her with the 20 to the bitty. Yeah, she getting me. Baby, you're my vice, tripping on you. You get me so high.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Teach Me to Sports. She's got game, and we have a very, very special guest tonight. Actually, I'm going to give her a brief intro, and then I'm going to shut up because I've been waiting to get her on my show for a long time, and I'm not going to ruin it by talking. So, Gabriella Rebranded, and again, her story of almost dying is what taught her how to live. Her sense of humor, her view on spirituality, and again, her ability to enhance your brain and your knowledge on anything in life. If you're not watching her, you need to go check her out. She's here on the show tonight. Gabriella, thank you for joining us and the ladies tonight.
Thank you so much for having me, and thank you for that intro. That was I'm still getting used to like accepting compliments. I'm not very good at it, so thank you so much.
My goodness, girl. Well, you're going to get a lot from me when I get to talk tonight, but I'm not going to talk a lot because these ladies are going to do all the talking. They do all the heavy lifting, and I just look pretty. So that's what I'm here for. Okay. So with that said, Gabriella, would you like to just introduce yourself to here, the ladies and the Bacon Shake audience, and let everybody know who you are and why you have a podcast?
Okay. Hi, I'm Gabriella. That's my name. And I went through a kind of crazy experience when I was kind of crazy, in October 2021. And I was just a year out of school, a little bit over a year when this happened. And I was hit by a car as a pedestrian, resulted in a coma, brain surgery, 15 other surgeries down the line. And it was a completely totaling experience of both myself and the car. And I truly lost everything, or at least that's how it felt. And that's what I thought. And no matter how much I tried to get back into life, I couldn't do it. Recovery was, or I felt like I couldn't do it. Recovery was a lot longer than I expected. You know, when you first have a brain injury, they want to kind of keep you positive, so they lie to you a little bit and they tell you it's going to be 6 months. Then they tell you it's going to be a year. And then you find out it's going to be forever. It's never going to stop. And the medical issues are never going to stop, and everything that couples with it isn't going to stop. And I couldn't work. I was pursuing acting before I got hurt, and I had a role in a soap opera. I was doing good. And then this happened. I couldn't get back into acting. The reality is, like, being on set for 12 hours a day is just not really possible for me anymore. I couldn't get a grip on my emotions. My emotions were crazy. That's what happens when your brain gets chopped up. And I lost a lot of friends. I lost basically everything. And I didn't know sort of where to turn, and I needed something to believe in. And it's when you bottom out that you often get these things. And I had a moment where I sort of found the universe, or finally heard the universe, just before a year and a half out of my accident. And it reshaped my everything, reshaped my life. And I decided that what I needed to do, what I was called to do, was to start Gabriella Rebranded, which is a podcast about trauma and about spirituality. And I realized the gift that I have that I need to offer the world is the fact that I can still talk in 4 sentences like this, incredible. Um, and I was like, I still have a gift for storytelling. And what I needed the most when I was going through it was community and validation. So that's what I'm going to give. I'm going to validate as many people as possible by creating this podcast where we talk about all types of trauma and teach some spiritual lessons along the way that helped me when I was going through the worst of the worst. So yeah, that's everything.
Absolutely incredible. Like, God bless. I'm like, wow, you went through a lot. Here I am sitting here, I'm listening to you, like, and I'm complaining about me. Oh my gosh. Wow.
Don't
You
don't
just
say that
touched
at,
my soul.
don't say that at all, because pain can truly not be compared. And also,
Yeah.
you can only actually understand the extent of your own emotions. You can
Yeah.
witness that somebody's gone through something worse or had it easier, but you can't understand that. You can only understand the extent of your experiences. So for you, this is just as major as it was for me going through what I went through, because in the realm of your life, this is huge.
Mhm.
Sorry, I might cry a little bit.
You're allowed to cry. It's good. Crying whenever you feel like you're about to cry, you should cry because it's a release of cortisol. Never push down your tears.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I
Absolutely.
know. And like, I try to be such a strong person too. So listening to you, this is really like helping me because I feel guilty for feeling like the way that I feel because this is something that I chose, right? Like I chose to do this surgery. I chose to go through this and it went south. Then to hear your story, and again, I know you say don't compare, but it makes me feel bad that I feel bad for myself when so many other people do have. I don't know.
Now,
It's an emotional wreck right now.
surgery
Sorry.
is no, don't apologize for having feelings. Surgery is emotional wreck. It is, and perspective is important. It's good to have perspective, but don't let it invalidate your feelings. And along the way of my own process, this eye, I had 5 surgeries on this eye. And sort of there was a plate put in it when I got hurt. The plate got infected, so a couple months after I left the hospital, the plate had to come out. I had a surgery to sort of make it look okay without the plate in it. I didn't like
Mm,
the way it worked. I didn't like the way it looked. I wasn't happy. I insisted that that surgery kind of failed. I insisted that we try to put a plate back in again. And same as you sort of, the doctor didn't know if he was going to be able to do it. He wouldn't know until he opened me up if I had like enough space or something.
well,
I don't know.
yeah.
Science was never my thing. Something like
Yeah.
cartilage, I don't know. So they didn't know. They were gonna open me up and he was gonna see, and it was something that I wanted to do, and everyone kept judging me, or I felt like I was on the receiving end of a lot of judgment. They said, "Your eye looks fine. Why are you doing this to yourself? It all looks fine. Like, why are you doing this?" But I didn't feel fine. I didn't like the way I looked in the mirror.
Yeah.
I didn't feel fine. So I chose to go through with it. So believe me, even within my own experience, I put myself through things that other people said, "Why are you doing that?" So don't feel guilty about
Yeah.
that. It's you.
Yeah, I know. And that's kind of like a lot of people are saying that to me too now because it's like, I can live with what was done. It's me. Like, I look in the mirror and I absolutely don't like what I see. And like I said earlier, coming from a place of self hate where I did not like myself, this was not that it was supposed to make life so much better, but I was so proud for all of my accomplishments thus far. And then this surgery was just like, okay, like I'd be able to see all my hard work. I wouldn't have this extra skin not only like hurting me, but like, not allowing me to not see my progress. And the scar is just it and I've tried to like think about it and process it, but I cannot live with the way that I look. So I am choosing to have it fixed with the unknown of what I don't know what it'll look like. I don't know if she'll be able to fix this. And I think again, that's like the most terrifying part. Um, so thank you because I
Yeah.
really needed this right now.
Of course, that is terrifying, but, like, it is terrifying, that's it, like, it's valid, it's terrifying, and, like, for me, it was, like, a very similar thing where something that I noticed, after I had the
Yeah,
surgery was that every single picture I had taken since my accident, I was either wearing sunglasses or I wasn't looking directly at the camera because I hated my eyes so much, even though everyone else said it was fine, but I hated it. And in 2.5 years of pictures, I'm wearing sunglasses or looking away. And how I
yeah,
feel now, that I went through with the surgery and I got my eye back, I feel incredible.
Mhm.
And I'm looking straight at the camera again. So you deserve to revel in your progress and you deserve to be satisfied. And like on the other side of it, I was the winner on the other side of it. And sure enough, after I went through it, everyone who told me that I didn't need to go through with it was like, "Oh yeah, I see it." So, so
Yeah.
do what you need to do, girl. You deserve to celebrate your progress and feel
Thank
comfortable in
you.
your own
No,
skin.
I seriously appreciate this. I was say I I don't know. I'll let everybody else talk, but I need to
Steph's
take
Rochambeau.
One. Wait, so how long ago was that? I know you said that it was like, did you say two and a half
It
years?
Yeah, it was October 2021, so it was just under 4.5 years ago. But when I say 2.5 years is once the accident happened, so starting at October 2021, I was having surgeries for 2.5 years. So my last surgery was in February 2024, so just under 2.5. But yeah,
Wow. And was
yeah.
that all they were all brain surgeries? Like, did
No,
you
I only had
what
one
ac
brain surgery. I only had one
Okay.
brain surgery, thank God. But
Yeah.
it
Can I
was I
ask? Sorry.
yes.
Can I ask what they did with your brain? Like, if that's like too personal, I apologize. But I have
No,
a brain aneurysm that they won't do surgery on yet. So like, I'm very fascinated with like that topic.
no, sure, of course. I mean, I didn't know anything about it either, so it's an interesting question. I had a bleed in my brain, that it didn't need surgery at first. When people have brain bleeds, if the magnitude isn't great enough, they don't necessarily need brain surgery. But they were monitoring me in the ER, and sure enough, after a few hours, the bleed reached a magnitude that required surgery. So the surgery is to just stop the
Wow.
blood and remove the blood. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but
Wow.
all my other surgeries were I have 9 metal bones. There was a lot of thing with a collapsed lung and metal ribs and metal behind this eye and metal in this leg and a broken jaw and a broken cheekbone, just all different sorts of that kind
My
of stuff.
gosh. And this was all because you were hit by a car? Were you
Yeah.
walking or
I was
Oh my
crossing the street. I'd been at a restaurant and my friend drove me home and I realized when I got home that I'd left my sunglasses at the restaurant. So I went back to the restaurant to get my sunglasses and I was
oh my
walking back to my
gosh.
car. Except I didn't get this is the irony of all this being, I didn't get the sunglasses. The restaurant told me that they didn't have them. I don't remember this, but this is what I'm told. The restaurant told me they didn't have them, so I was like frustratedly walking back to my car, whatever. And then like I'm in the hospital in a coma. And the maitre d' or whoever, the owner of the restaurant, calls my mom and is like, "We found her sunglasses." My mom's like,
Ma
"Thank you. Thank you."
Oh
Yeah,
my.
too little, too late. Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Did
I
this
still have
happen
the
in New
sunglasses.
York or was this in LA?
This was in LA. This was in LA. So I came out to LA for
Um,
school. I
this
went
was
to
in LA.
USC. I came back to LA for school. I went to USC and I stayed after I
Mm,
graduated.
okay.
Yeah.
Wow. That's incredible.
Where do you live
Yeah.
in LA?
I live closer to like San Gabriel Valley. So it's you said you're by are you like near USC? Because I don't even like driving out there. There's always people crossing the street and there's one ways everywhere and like I'm scared to hit somebody when I'm driving. So where I'm at, I'm by like I'm in the middle of where it's okay. It's not too bad. Like 20 minutes from LA, like going towards the desert, going
Okay.
towards Rancho.
All right, nice. I live in West Hollywood. I got the fuck out of downtown as soon as I could. I
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Downtown is listen, my college experience was great, but it's not a place you wanna stay. And,
Well,
as soon as college was over, I was like, "Bye."
I just took my daughter prom dress shopping out at the fashion district, yesterday. And so we're going and she has the navigation and I'm driving down and there's like green light, red arrow, 4 lanes, one way, and I'm just going straight and my daughter's like, "You ran a red light." And I was like, "There were red arrows and a green light. I don't know which I just went straight." She was freaking out and I was like, "I saw red and green." And she's like, "It was all red." And I was like,
That makes
I
yellow.
Driving in LA, it is truly like the
Yeah.
wild, wild west out here. Like if you can drive in LA, you can drive absolutely anywhere. It's insane.
It's
Wow.
crazy. Yeah.
I mean,
It's
New York
crazy.
is bad enough, so I can't even imagine how bad LA is. Like this morning, I was driving to work. I had to be at work at a 5 a.m. call in on Riverside Drive, which I don't even know if that's Manhattan or Bronx or whatever. But I'm driving, getting to the Cross Bronx, and a tow truck driver. I'm like, I look in my rearview mirror, and he is riding the back of me like we're sitting in traffic. Again, this is 2:45 in the morning, 3 a.m. And he comes or speeds around me and literally, so I guess it wasn't really a tow truck driver, it's more like a transporter, like a for cars. And he cuts me off, but to where the back end of where the cars were are now forcing me off into the right lane, basically almost into a guardrail. I'm like, what? I'm like, excuse me, do you not see me? Like he knew I was there, but people are vicious on the road,
Yeah.
man.
People
And
are
there was
horrible.
no traffic, nobody on the road, no need for that. I think he was just an ASS and then gave me the finger, like I was wrong.
Welcome to New York.
Yeah,
Welcome to New
welcome to
York.
New
Yeah.
York, man.
Good gravy. Good
Wow.
gravy. Now hold on. I want to integrate too because I know that Steph Marie, you are an aspiring actress. You've actually already been in a bunch of stuff, right? I learn
Yes.
more about you as the weeks go on, which is wild. Christina, you work in New York. I'm not going to dox you, so if you want to talk about where you work or what you do, by all means. But again, there is a strong affiliation with all of that. So again, Steph Marie or anybody, any questions relating to that for
I
Gabriella
know when
since
you
she's in
said that
downtown
you
or
were
was.
s- so you don't do that business at all anymore, right? Because of the long hours.
Not right now. I think, I could see myself going back to it eventually, but not right now. And I actually just recorded a podcast episode like a couple days ago with another um brain injury survivor that I met on this brain injury retreat. And she was talking about she's starting her own career. And she was talking about how something that she noticed or learned because there's a brain injury alliance of New York State and she's on the advisory board for that. And something that she's learned is that a lot of people after they have brain injuries don't want to go back to the same career because you feel like such a different person in so many ways that the thought of going back to the same career is almost like so it reminds you of your old self. So it like almost gives you anxiety of like this is how I used to be and I'm not that anymore and and it like almost freaks you out. And I was like, "Oh, I didn't even put that together in my head." But once she said it, I was like, "That makes a lot of sense." Like it's something I call her Gabriella 1.0. And I'm like, that is something I so associate with Gabriella 1.0. Like my entire life was acting. I was doing it since for as long as I can remember. That's the what I wanted to do. I was in acting classes regularly since I was 4. Like that's all I wanted to do. And I'm like, I think that is something so heavily tied to the identity that I had before I got hurt that at least right now, I don't think I'm at the mental spot of wanting to go back to it. And then there's also the fact that my capacity is so reduced at the current
Yeah.
moment. And we'll see if it stays that way or not.
Which that's understandable
Yeah.
completely. So wait, did you go to school for that or
Yes.
sorry, I didn't know if you did. Okay.
Yes, I was a
Ah,
theater major at USC, which is a really good program for acting. So it's like I was really going for the damn thing and then,
yeah.
a car had other ideas.
Maybe you can write a film.
Maybe.
Incorporate this.
Maybe. I definitely think I can see myself, and I've always kind of thought about it. I can see myself wanting to get involved in some sort of like producing or writing on the back end for some story that serves the brain injury community in some way. Oh, and then
Yeah.
also just because you're all sports people, I am so like I'm very, very into exercise and I'm very into fitness, which I wasn't before I got hurt. And it's been so incredible for my recovery. All my doctors say I would have never recovered the way I have if I wasn't as dedicated to fitness as I am.
Mhm.
Exercise is the natural antidepressant. So I could also see myself doing something with that, promoting that
Oh,
message because
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, because you said it yourself earlier, like when we first started, you have like a great storytelling like capability.
thank you.
Like
Thank you.
yeah, you do. Like yeah.
Thank you very much. It's all that actor training. It's and when I'm podcasting, it's like it turns on. It's muscle memory.
Ooh.
I still got that.
Ooh. So I wanted to pivot there too, because again, now all these ladies took a chance on Topher and I on Bacon Shake and the whole shebang. You know what I mean? Now, Christina had said she had been looking for a family like us, and we had been looking for someone like her. And then we went out, and again, she told me to get my steps in. My steps in. I wasn't listening. So here we are. But with that said, again, this is a sports show that covers a whole bunch of different bases. What has been challenging and interesting for you in the podcast game?
What has been challenging and interesting for me in the podcast game is, it's so much harder than you think. It is so much. I feel like people think of podcasting as like you just got a mic and you do the whole thing, but there's so much that goes into it. And I think what's been the most challenging for me is like this is a passion project, and it's basically me doing everything except editing, and I have a social media coordinator. So I produce all the episodes, I write all the episodes, I find the guests. I recently started working with a podcast strategist who her job is to like basically get me to be guests on other people's podcasts.
Mhm.
Matt just found me on Instagram, which thank God, but that's what she's doing for me. But other than that, it's just me doing everything, and it is so it's a lot. It's truly a lot. And I think the most interesting or challenging thing for me that I found out is I'm also in the process of writing a book. And it probably is partially that, but a lot of people I've talked to have been like, no, that's everyone. I before I got hurt was somebody who could be doing a million things at once. Now I've realized I can't do the podcast and write the book. So I'm actually going on summer hiatus to finish the book, which I really close to finishing it. It just requires some tidying up, but I'm going to look for a publisher, do all that fun stuff, lock down the draft summer when I'm on summer hiatus from the podcast because I realized I was like, I can't do both at once. I can't do both at once. So that's been the most interesting thing for me to learn. And the most challenging has been doing it all by myself.
Oh, that's amazing though. Like
Yeah,
that's awesome.
you are a huge inspiration. I know right now to me, like I just feel a sense of calmness talking to you that I think I needed. Um, Big time. So thank you for coming on because you really just my nerves.
Maybe I could give you that. And thank you for telling me that.
No, I'm serious. Yeah. Like hearing your story, you're just so inspiring. You've been through it all.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. But I'm happy
yeah.
I can give you that. And I've been through a lot and just, I don't know. I kind of it's sort of an interesting thing where it's like you've been handed this situation like I was handed being hit by a car, and then it's what do you do with it?
Right.
I realized I was like, this is what I can do with it.
Yep.
You
Now,
turn it into a
Gabriella,
positive.
I have a question that's I'm gonna get you ladies fired up, and I think I found a way because I was paying attention earlier before we started recording. And so you said you are a diehard New York fan, and so I'm gonna stir the pot a little bit. Which fan base do you not like more, Philly or Boston?
Philly or Boston? I'm gonna have to say Boston, which I know you don't.
Yeah.
But here, here's why I have to say. Here's why I have to say. Two of my best friends from college are from Philadelphia, and they're huge Eagles fans. So I can't say them. I can't say them. Yeah. So I can't say that, but that's it. And also what my dad is my primary sports person, and he is a diehard Yankees fan. So the Boston Red Sox,
Yeah.
since I was like 0 years old, the Boston Red Sox were the enemy.
Yeah, they're the
Yeah.
complete enemy. Like, no, they are the enemy. Like, it's worse than the Knicks and the Celtics. It's been Yankees Boston for like since I can remember.
We're not a threat
Even
this
even
season. Not yet.
I mean, what's your record right now? I think you're in last place. Boston not doing anything. Yankees are no.
The Knicks are going down, so it's okay.
We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. I actually was gonna go to the game on Thursday. They play the Celtics, but they're not gonna play any of the starters. At least I don't think. And the tickets are. This is what
Yeah.
aggravates me the most. Like, I don't care that you're a good team. I don't. It's rude, and you should not charge people over $400 to sit nosebleed just because you're two good teams playing. Like, when I went to see the Knicks at Barclays, I paid $200 and I was 6 rows off the court.
Mm.
Why do I then have to go to MSG and pay $500 to be nosebleed? To me, that's just like something's got to be fixed there because majority of the people cannot go to games. They can't afford it. It's
Mm.
wild. Going to see the Knicks anywhere else in the country, like my friend he went to see them when he was in Utah. $70. $70
Yeah.
for courtside seats. It's like what I can't understand it. But people pay. I mean I guess that's why. But to me I don't even want to give them my money. Like, of course I want to go, but I don't want to pay $400 to see the Knicks versus Celtics and sit nosebleed. Like, I'd rather
Do
save
you
it for a
use
playoff
TickFit?
game. I do, but even still, I don't know
Yeah.
how you because I've checked like even the day before and it's still maybe it'll
Yeah.
be 300. But like
Yeah.
I'm not getting a ticket for like $50 or $100 if that. It's
Yeah, no,
still
people resell them. It's ridiculous.
yeah.
What's it like now? I know Steph Soto, you go to a ton of games, including the Dodgers. So again, Gabrielle, do you go to games out in LA or in that area? Steph
You
Soto,
know
you want to
what?
drop some knowledge on her on how to get in, sneak in with you?
You know what? I've
Actually,
actually have not been to a pro sports game out here, which is crazy, but I
Wow.
have been on the phone. I know, and I've been out here for almost a decade, but I multiple times recently, it's interesting that you say this. I multiple times recently when I've been on the phone with my dad, am like, we have to go to a Dodgers game when you're out here. Like, how have we not done that yet? Especially because my dad is from Brooklyn, and when he was born
uh,
1957. So when he was a kid, the Dodgers played in Brooklyn, and like he was a
yeah.
Dodgers, and then they left and went to LA. But my dad has
Wow.
like the Dodgers were his first love before the Yankees. So I'm like, how have we not done that? So the next time my dad's out here, we're finally gonna go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Steph
Yeah,
Soto,
Steph,
drop
where
some
do you get
knowledge.
your tickets from?
You know what? I've had a lot of luck recently on StubHub has been the cheapest, but I
Yeah.
do search different sites. But StubHub has been the cheapest for not just sports, but like for musicals and concerts. Like
Mhm.
I'll go to SeatGeek, I go to StubHub, I go to AXS. There's like four other. There's like I go all across the board, and StubHub's been like the cheapest that I've found.
Yeah,
But
Yeah, I've been using
I
StubHub a lot
recently
too. But
I recently played the game of getting my mom tickets for a concert, and I was also looking at all the websites, and StubHub was the
yeah.
best.
Yeah,
it's so
there's like
expensive.
there's StubHub, Ticketmaster, Game Time, TickPick, Savvy Seats. I don't know,
Oh,
SeatGeek.
probably Yeah,
It's
seat
it's
geek.
crazy.
It's
Yeah.
insane.
Speaking.
Why?
Gabriella, my
Seat geek.
cousin, he also graduated from USC Film School.
Oh,
Oh,
Um,
nice. What
yeah.
year?
I don't know if you guys are about the same. I don't know. How old are you?
I
If you don't
am
mind
gonna
me
be
asking.
28 in a couple weeks.
Oh yeah, you don't know him. He's the old man.
Yes. I mean, I just not even a couple weeks. In 1 week, I just realized. I'm
Well,
old.
Yeah.
happy birthday.
Happy
Happy
Thank
birthday.
you.
Oh,
birthday.
yay.
That's
Thank
amazing.
you.
Yeah.
It's
mhm.
You deserve
20.
to celebrate for sure.
It's an age. You know, it's kind of interesting. Since I got hurt, my birthday doesn't hold that much significance to me. The anniversary of my accident holds a lot more significance to me. My birthday is
So
just
funny.
How has it changed your daily perspective? Because I like to think like when you wake up every day, the second you walk out the door, it's like you may not you say bye to your cats, your animals, you may never come back home. So like I try to enjoy every moment of my day. So how has your perspective changed like on a daily with everything?
um well, definitely that. But it's really, I would say, the ultimate thing that it gave me, and it took me a while to get here because just healing and everything. I mean, things were pretty terrible for a while. But it's ultimately like if your health is in check, if your loved one's health is in check, if you have a roof over your head, if you know where your next meal is coming from, it's
Yeah.
all good. The rest will
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
figure itself out. And it's definitely since my accident, I look back on all the energy that was wasted, so much stress over things that wound up not mattering at all. Like so much energy we pour into these things that really don't matter. Like I the amount of how stressed I was about I was a COVID grad, so I graduated 2020, and the whole
Mm,
Hollywood was shut down, and I had a job offer from CIA, but do I wanna be an actor, or do I wanna do the stable route of working for CIA, and the amount of COVID Hollywood was shut down, what do I do? And the tears I cried and the energy wasted for none of it to matter. Like, it
mm,
comes yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
No, just it comes down to your health, the roof over
Hmm.
your head, your next meal, your loved one's health, of course, and other than that, the rest of it, it's all gonna work itself out.
My grandma is 90 years old and my grandfather is 94. And I love to like I asked both of them one time. They both hate each other, by the way, they're divorced, but they're forced to live together. And but I asked both of them. I said, out of all your years of living, out of everything that's happened, like cheating, divorce, stress, bills, everything out of your life, like that you worried about. Now, right now in life, was it all worth the energy loss? I asked that question and they were like, not at all. I'm like,
Yeah,
Hmm.
good. I'm not going to worry about anything then. I'm just going to live life and forget it all because it doesn't even matter.
truly, it's like we are objectively, we are specks. We are pieces
Hmm.
of meat on a rock that's floating through the air. Like
I could get
100%.
into conspiracy theories right now.
Just have like, just enjoy it while you can. It just
yep.
just enjoy it while you can.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
Yep. Oh my goodness.
it's
Ladies,
true.
I love this. Ladies, I'm very insistent on bits, okay? And so I'm not Gabrielle, Matt Libs is an institution around here, but again, I am not interested in promoting myself. I want these ladies to have their own bits. And so we already have Steph on the Streets, which is coming very soon to a theater near you. But I would also like to start something that includes all of the ladies. And if you'd like to be a participant, you're more than welcome. But we gave it a trial run last week, and we're going to try it again tonight. And it's the weird crap that guys have said to you online that they probably shouldn't be saying bit. Here we go. We're going to keep sprucing this bad boy up. But again, we know that you ladies are always getting harassed by gentlemen. And again, especially when they try to use sports or some variety as their way of getting in. So again, things that you've seen this week, maybe that you were like, don't do that. No, please, because they might learn something. Here, who knows?
It's never
I think this
ending.
week it's just been like, don't send the tongue hanging out emoji with water sports. Don't do that. Like, why?
It doesn't.
Tongue hanging out emoji with the water squirt. Like, what is? Why?
It
Just don't
never
say
ends.
anything. Don't send anything. Don't send anything.
That's so weird.
Race on bikes. Yikes, Christina. I just left it. Christina, I want you to know something right now. Okay. I'm not saying this to gas you up. I'm being 100% serious. I get approached a lot by call me shocked. I get approached by a lot of guys now that never ever watched all my podcasts with me and all my friends, but now all of a sudden I have you beautiful ladies, and all of a sudden everybody's raving about Matt's podcast, or I'm sorry, Rick's podcast, right? But with that said, I want you to know something, Christina. You have more secret admirers than anybody out there. I want you to know that.
Actually.
Your damn blue eyes. Trust me, they don't know your name. They just know you as the blue-eyed bandit, and I want you to know that. So
Shocked. Honestly, like, I'm shocked. I know I am.
Girl, take it.
Wow.
Take it.
Honestly, my mom, when I first started this, I didn't tell her because I'm like, I don't want her to watch. I keep family and like personal life separate. Well, she found out, and I walked into her room not that long ago. It was like 2 weeks ago. And she was like, I love your podcast. I'm like, how did you? And you're her favorite person on it.
they
Over me.
overstep.
These steps, Mom. You guys don't make me cry again. I already cried once on this episode.
No cry.
For
No
me
cry.
this
Happy
week,
tears.
like, I don't know, and it's Facebook. Like, I don't know where the friend requests are coming from. All men, mostly like, like with the friend request is so little, so you can't really see the picture. And I'm like, either at work, like dressing a set, or half asleep, or like, I don't even know what I'm doing. So I accept everybody. And I think that's my problem. I have to stop doing that. Within a matter of, I think, like, I accept they're in my DMs. I'm like, oh, HELL, no. I'm literally blocking everybody. I think today alone I blocked 7 people.
Oh, Jesus.
No, I swear. And I don't know what it is with Facebook. Like, and now I'm just like, I'm deleting. I'm not even, please don't, no. Like, but I don't understand, why do you have to, like, I've never been accepted a friend request, or like, you know, gotten my friend request accepted. I guess that's how you'd say it. And jumped in somebody's DM instantaneously. What is that about? It's so infuriating to me.
Gabrielle, I apologize. Maybe I should have prefaced a little more, which actually will be a good segue. No, for you. So the reason why we brought this up was because the ladies are getting a lot of opportunities now, and approached by a lot of gentlemen that are offering these opportunities. However, I'm sure you would agree, there's a way of going about it and a way of not going about it. And so for someone like you, who is going to be looking to be a guest on more podcasts going forward, if there's anybody out there that's watching and listening after we put this out, what kind of advice would you have for them if they would like to get a hold of you as a guest?
Okay, so this is speaking of people saying weird things online. Um, I have my like little Instagram for Gabriella Rebranded, and like, yay, it's me. And like, I sometimes have guys sending me like sexually aggressive messages on my brain injury trauma podcast Instagram.
What that is
And
like.
it's like, read the room.
Why? Like, but why? What would ever, in your right mind, what would ever make you think that that is okay to do? No. Oh my gosh. No.
Raised
That
you.
just like, that infuriated me. What
It's
is wrong with you people? Guys, what is wrong with you?
it's like I get these messages and I look at them and I'm just like, this is a brain injury and trauma. This is like the least sexy subject matter like ever.
Yeah.
Like if you wanted
this
to
is
be like
the
really, yeah, it's like if you wanted to be creepy and find my personal Instagram and send me a message there, still weird, still not invited, but like, okay, at least that makes sense. Like, like it's so weird. So my advice to guys that would like me to be on their podcast is email support@GabriellaRebranded.com and
There you
just
go.
only talk about business in the email.
Yeah, no
Do not
sexual pictures. God, or comments.
nothing. I am doing a thing. I'm doing a thing. I understand that I am a 28-year-old woman, almost 28-year-old woman with great hair. I get that, but like, hey, this
There's no
this
hope.
is
There's no hope.
this is a business.
There's no
Let's keep
hope.
it to that.
Well, I know, and like Steph Soto and I said last week, like, you're 28, Steph Murray is 26. We're in our 40s. So it's like the whole dating pool is,
Garbage.
oh, Lord.
I'm
It's
21. I don't know what you guys are talking about.
you have to
Oh,
ask like
I didn't give
you
your age, right?
literally
You aren't even legal yet, Rick. So we
you
Thank
can't
you.
literally have to
See?
ask like are you single? Are you divorced? Are you separated? Are you separated living with your spouse? Are you like you have to ask everything, right? Because then they find the loopholes like, well, you didn't ask this. So it's
Mm.
like, oh yeah, I said I was divorced, but I didn't mention that I still sleep in the same bed with her. Like, what?
Yeah.
Who
Like,
does
no.
that?
And it's so funny. I said the age range, it's either 27-year-olds or it's like 70-year-olds. There's no, and I'm like, too young, too old. I don't know. Stop DMing. Like, let me just be your friend. Stop DMing me, please. God, on Facebook, it's
Oh my
not
goodness.
even flattering because you saw. Remember when I said it? Like, it's like the Facebook dating where, yeah, I don't know what's going on with Facebook right now. I might have to deactivate that thing for a minute.
Do you
Do you
ever
guys
get the
get
couples
like
on
do
there?
you guys
What?
get
Do you ever get
go ahead, Steph.
Wait, Steph
Go
I was
Murray,
ahead.
gonna
what?
say, do you ever get the couples on there?
No. Well, first, this is not even date. It's not even Facebook dating. It's
Couples.
just Facebook. That I shut that down. Like that lasted for an
Uh,
hour.
I
This is
still have it.
literally just Facebook with couples. Going, oh my God, actually, I can't even
What?
say this.
So
I know
bad.
somebody that just went to like a swingers club. No,
Wait.
and I didn't know. I mean, I knew this was a thing, right? But I didn't know like
How
how much
common it
of a
was?
thing this was. So I guess you get stickers when you go in, which is like a green sticker means I'm good to go. Yellow sticker
What?
means
Oh.
yellow. A yellow sticker means maybe, and a red means I'm just here to watch. Like first,
Well, do you
Oh
guys know what a
no.
pineapple means on a cruise ship?
does that mean like you're like a
It's
swinger?
Yeah.
yeah, it's like the same thing.
Then I'm never eating a pineapple in public again.
Bruh.
Oh, it's like a cruise ship thing. I've been on
Bruh.
one and I'm like, what's with all these pineapples? And everybody's like, oh, like it's a thing. Like who started that?
But it's
Like,
They did.
also in the
But
real
no, it
world.
was
like, in
Rick
the real
Ross in
world,
that song Pineapple. Is that Rick Ross?
in the real world, not on a cruise, an upside down pineapple is a sign for swingers. So if you're wearing like any article of clothing with an upside down pineapple on it, I don't know why you would be, but that exists in your.
Please,
Wow.
we should all come on next weekend with right side of pineapple. Like no
Um,
upside
I might
down over
start a
here.
clothing line and only sell to cruise ships. That's what I might do. So the
wait,
hell with
no,
this podcast
guys.
crap.
A bacon shake one with like from this episode with just a big
With a
pineapple on the back.
pineapple. Yes,
It's done. It is so.
that's so good.
It has
Oh
been
my
decided.
I mean, like
Oh, I
tropical
love it.
an entire
Gabriella,
way.
I
we will
love
send you
pineapples
a
too.
shirt.
Sorry,
Okay,
damn
thank
it.
you.
Yep.
Thank you.
We will send you one of the shirts, promise.
Tropical vacation,
is so good.
like a tropical vacation clothing line with upside down pineapples on it is actually a brilliant business idea that I think is actually
Yeah,
the person
it
who
really.
does
Yeah, we should be
that.
writing this down.
The
No, and
person
come
who
on,
does
like,
that
honestly, I
lies.
didn't realize the whole,
Oh my
like,
god.
swingers thing, I did not know how big it was in, like, elderly communities. Guys, like, you know that they have, like,
Saying
and
it
I
on
don't know if
camera, but I know more than I'm. Trust me. Listen.
My
We can talk about this
grandfather.
off camera. I sat down with somebody, a friend, at a Jack and Jill, a Jill and Jill, and I got to sit and hear his stories for over 2 hours. And when
oh
I
my
say I was in host mode, like, uh, and tell me more. And what about this? And some of the
yeah,
answers were so quick and direct, you knew he was telling the truth. Astonishing. But that we're not here for that, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we a little bit, but not all the way.
why
Anywho,
not?
let's
We're here for it all, I
why
guess.
all right. All right. Hey, we gotta reel this thing back in. Okay. We all have
Yeah,
bedtimes. Okay. With that
yeah.
said, Gabrielle, it was an honor and a privilege, and I cannot thank you enough for the flexibility and again coming on and doing this favor and joining us. It was amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you for having. Well, you lucked out because I was having a good hair day today. So when it was like, "Oh, we're actually supposed to record today," I was like, "Yeah, that's fine." If I was not having a good hair day, I would have been like, "No, I'm sorry, today's not going to work."
I'm
So,
obsessed with
the
that.
stars
I love
aligned.
that.
The stars aligned.
Yes, yes.
Indeed, Billboard.
I
Indeed, they did.
genuinely thank you. I started out before this podcast telling Rick and Toph how I am, and you guys just it's my therapy, so I thank you. Rick asked me earlier if I needed like, mental breaks and stuff, and no, this is my mental break. You two ladies and you two staffs are literally getting me through this in more ways than you can know. So I thank you for that. I'm gonna get emotional again. Yeah, this was a good episode. So thank you, Gabriella. Seriously, you have opened my eyes to a lot. Thank you.
Thank you for
And
having me.
thank you guys.
Thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well,
And
again,
end it on a emotional note, why don't you, Christina?
Polar episode, guys.
No, for
So
real.
good.
as is life, is it not, ladies? I mean, that's why the pineapple's upside down, because you never know which way it's going to go. So,
Exactly.
Can that be
Exactly.
our logo? No, actually, wait, what am I saying? No, that can't be our logo.
Can be on the shirt.
It can be on a shirt, for sure.
we'll
Oh
write
my-
it down. Bacon Shake
like,
Worldwide.
please.
Like and subscribe. If you haven't done the dang internet thing, you probably should. And if you haven't gone out and checked out Gabriella Rebranded, you should probably go ahead and do that too, because you will enjoy and you will learn something. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Have a good night. Take care. We're out.